All right, all right. Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the very second class for UI UX. Second class or third class? Third class here for UI UX design. So we have here our tutor, Mr. Mark Johnson. So we're taking us on a very practical session today, and it'll be an awesome session. So children, ensure that you watch to the end and follow all the tasks is going to be given to you. I'm sure he gave you task last time. I don't know how many of you have submitted, but I encourage that you try and submit all of these tasks that will help you in your grading and certificates as well. If you don't get to meet up all of these tasks and the required credit units, you won't be able to get certificate for these courses here. So thank you so much. Like I said, it's our um the summer camp and it's going to be awesome time. So let's invite our tutor, Coach Mark Johnson. Thank you.
Everyone. Please, I hope everyone can hear me, just for reference sake.
Yes, I can hear you personally.
All right, thank you. All right, so let me just share my screen, then we begin. Screen. Sorry. Okay. The screen I wanted to share is not opening up, so I'll just copy and paste the actual link that I can make use of Okay, so okay, I don't think I see this particular screen, so let me change it. All right. Okay, good morning. As I said, for today's class, we are going to do something very simple. No stress. I'll explain a few things to you, and then you will now do a quick practical on your own. All right. So first of all, last class I said UI UX is used for what we call it designing our websites, our mobile application. Okay, to see how it looks like. Now I said this last class. Say something about UI, which is user interface. All right. So just for a quick understanding, now, UI basically means what the user is going to see. As what the user is going to interact with. So basically the colors, the buttons, all those nice pictures you usually see on your website. Okay, that's what UI is. Sorry for the noise, my children are still in the class. Okay, so first of all, now in a normal website, there are different patterns, or there's different patterns, but there's a guide. There's a guide. So basically, first of all, in the website, we always have what we call a nav bar, the links, and then maybe most of the times a button, and then the search bar. So for today's class, we're going to do a nav bar and then what we call the hero section. Hero section is basically the first thing you see on your website. Okay, we're not going to do too much. We're going to make very simple text arrangement and a lot of other things. So first thing I want you to do is that in our last class we talked about frames. Okay, frames are what we use to actually design on. Right, we have from last class we did two types of frames, the mobile and then the desktop, if I remember clearly. How do we use our frames? By using the frame key for frame 2. Can you see my screen?
Yes, can see it.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's not full screen though. I don't know why. It's just okay. You want to, okay, no problem. I understand. I think you want us to see everything here. Understand?
Okay. Now, for the frame tool, last class we did, say click on our frame. Once it's screen. Frame tool, then you can pick any of the types of desktop screen sizes you want. But I said choose desktop, right? That'll be the easiest for you to use for now. Now we have a desktop screen. Now for today's class, we'll be doing this. All right, I'll show you from beginning to the very end. So let's just let's focus on the empty frame. All right. Now a nav, when I say navbar, a navbar is basically the short form. The full form is navigation bar, right? That's, I'll call it component or object. It's meant to help you navigate your website. Okay. Now I'm sure you have all used websites before. You have used YouTube, you have used, I think when Nigeria was still available to download your movies. You have used most of you have used Netflix. Okay. I've seen now, let's say you want to see TV shows, you want to see movies, you want to see cartoons. All right. And okay, I have to go to a certain link, click on cartoon, and then I'll see my cartoons. All right. All right. You select your cartoons and then watch them. That's what we want to do for today's class. Then we'll add a little bit of fun hero section. All right, let's not do that previous one. Let's do. Most of these will watch animations. Let's try and make an animated what's it called it, a website or a navigation bar. So first things first. Um, I would like to teach you guys grid now, but let's leave it for the next class. Let's get used to our tools and other things. I'll teach layout guide later in the next class. All right, so the very first you want to do is that, okay, you need a container, let's call it a container, to actually hold those things. And the best way to do that is just to use your rectangle. Okay, you can say rectangle. I want my navigation bar to be from the start to the end. Okay, this is going to be a navigation bar. Now, since we are doing an animation site, I think let's call it Cartoon Network. That's the listeners mind right now. Right? So let's say we're making a Cartoon Network website. Let's see what is our logo. Our logo, let's for just that to be text. We won't get their icon and whatever. So we'll use our text icon and then draw our text area and right inside there. All right. Now, if you follow my class, you notice that your fonts are actually small. Like when you first start. Okay. Now there are two things I want to make sure you know. Once you finish writing, I think that network is not correct. Okay. Now to make sure that your text increases. Now notice this text area, the outline, the box outline is just blue. All right. Click outside of the box. It does not have these four edges. Now I call this guy the select form. All right. When you have these four rectangles, it means that okay, whatever you do on your right side would work here. All right. But if it's double clicked, if you see this guy, this normal border means you can type inside. I call them two different states. Or yes, different states. Sorry for my system. I'm not shut down for a while. So now in this, when you have see these four borders, that means whatever you do here will affect what you're written. Okay. So the very first you want to do now, when you're using text, remember last part I said every single object you're drawing, the right side gives you what or different ways you can improve on it. Okay. So for text, we have here the typography. Think of it as if you used Microsoft Word before. In Microsoft Word, you see something like font size, font family, where you can change it to Calibri, Arial, or Darian. That's what this guy does. The same thing. So I can change the font type. Let's say I want to use Irish Grove. Let's use that guy. Where the font size is the same as Microsoft Word. Okay, we can change the size here. Let's change it to 32. Let's see our party network has increased in size. All right, that's what happens. If I click on this rectangle, something else shows for rectangle. Or if I click on text, something else shows. Okay, so this right side shows you different styling effects or any of your components on your Figma. Okay, that's for your logo. Just a normal text. Then for the links, since we're not going too much, we're going to just do home. That is this home page. Then let's say we have our cartoons, our TV series, Cartoon Network TV series. We'll still use text for it. So we have, let's say home. Okay. Just close this. Now you can actually do Control C to copy, and then Control V to paste. Now, to paste on top the first one, you just have to hold and drag. All right. Let's position that the same way as that one. Then I also change this to our cartoons. Cartoons. Let me just say everything is correct. Then we have, let's just add one more. God, this box. I think I also have this. All right. So we have your logo and your links. As simple as that. If you want to make a button that says sign in, you still use rectangle. And dot. Okay. You can make it any how you want. This is just a beginner class. You have to be perfect. Okay. Then we just now, as you can see, this was selected rectangle. There's no typography or any way to change font family. All right. So what you can do is change the color. All right. So you want the colors for using black and white for now. You can use any color you want actually, but for me, I'll stick to black and white. We have a button. Now, to put a text inside the button that says sign in, we'll still use the text tool. And now, if you want to actually do this and enlarge and minimize, there are two ways of doing it. Use your two fingers on your mouse track, that's your mouse, and then just drag them outside or drag them inside. Or you can use this percentage here, the zoom view. Right? You can say, okay, zoom to 100%, then now drag your screen the way you want it is. Or I say zoom to fit. Any one of the choice, you can even add a number instead of your choice. Let's say I put 3 to zoom to that percentage. Okay. Moving back to our button. Write the text inside this button. Use our text tool. And I'll say sign. Sign in. So as simple as that, we have our navigation our logo, our three links, and then the button. Just by doing drag and drop and using our tools. Okay, that's how you create a navigation bar. This is the simplest navigation bar you can make so far. So, in your free time, try making a lot of this, make it better, pick different fonts, play around with it, use colors. Figma gives you a lot of color choices. Let's say I'll tell this network as network to be different color. If you scroll on the right side, you can still see that fill. This guy helps you change your color for every single thing of Figma. I think almost everything has this fill section. Okay, so you can just click on the color that is there and pick any color. This particular one helps you move across the different colors. Right. So let's say let's use blue. And then, okay, size blue. So that's how I can change the colors. All right. So you can do that when you have chance. You can make multiple navbar. Now, if you want to add our hero section, I think tomorrow class also I also show you how to add images to your website. But today, let's use text. Let's use text. Then we'll draw. Then just write welcome put that chair back there. Put the chair back there. All right. So after putting that text, I just want to try and put it in the center. Then you can now increase the font size to whatever you want. Let's play around with the big font size. Okay. You can now place it in the center. Welcome to Cartoon Network. Okay, that size is too big, way too big. So we can actually put our own, let's say 120. It's still too big. Then let's leave it at 100. And then we can now place it here in the center. That will be our welcome page in a way. Alright. So welcome to Cartoon Network. Tomorrow's class will actually make this better. We'll add images of different cartoons just for fun. Then then I'll teach you guys how to use layout grid to position your content well. As you can see, these texts are not positioned very well. I just drag and drop. Cartoon Network is above all cartoons and movies. So when you finish your grid, I'll explain it to most class, but just make sure that you align them a little bit. Figma helps you with that. You can see all these red points. It's telling you which one is above which. All right. So we have this network. You can decide to also add the button here that says, what will we say? View our movies. Let's just do that. Rectangle. Let's make it big. We still use black and white. So our button's color is black. Then we use text. And we'll call it okay. And we'll position this guy center. So we have a very simple landing page or heroes, our navbar and hero section on the welcome page, right? Because this is going to be the first thing your users will see on your website or on the website. Try that on your free time. Your logo, your home. Like, can use different colors. Try and use different colors. In short, I want you that if, when I actually view what you're doing, make sure that every single text is different color. So I know that okay, yes, you can actually use a few section. Okay, so just try that, have fun. Then tomorrow class will add images to this guy. Let's say maybe Ken somewhere around here, and a few other characters to make it look better. All right. So if there's any child on this call that has a question, can ask me, or later on, if you have chance, you can ask through our coordinator. So that will be end for today's class. If there's any other question, please you can, you know, I'll always answer you. You can ask your questions. Any part you don't understand. Thank you, and look forward to meeting you tomorrow and seeing your work. Is there any question? Anybody available? Of us. All right.
No, no question. No question, sir.
All right. No problem. See you guys tomorrow. I hope to see your work tomorrow also.
Thank you. McDavid, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay. That was a nice presentation. Well done. And that's fine. Please hold on. Let me reach out to this guy. Sorry, McDavid. Morris is currently not available, so he'll be joining us very soon. He stepped away from the system and he will join us soon. So once that is achieved, it's either he joins the class or the class ends before time as scheduled, anyways. So that would be nice. In many ways, I'll be attending your classes and they are well interesting. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, the classes has been always interesting and simple. Even I self, I'm falling up, so I can even start. Can even start UI UX. Yeah, so I'm appreciating what you're doing. Thank you very much.
All right. No problem. But I think it's still recording.
Yes, he's going to edit this part.